Hello, my name is Ajiranka Adilike, and I'm the host for the ODUPD podcast, where we get to know the people behind the uniforms. Graduation here at ODU is upon us, and for many of us monarchs, we're either going straight into the workforce, looking for jobs, or maybe don't even know what the next step is. Today, we're going to be talking to Officer Wimbrough, who's going to be giving us advice and telling us a little bit about her story during the biggest life transitions that she has experienced and how she overcame them. Officer Wimbrough, please introduce yourself, what unit you're a part of, and anything like that.
I have been with the Old Dominion University Police Department for 9 years. I am our department's very first canine handler. So I went to Virginia Wesleyan College. It's now a university, Virginia Wesleyan University. Originally, I majored in biology and psychology at the same time, which was, it was quite strenuous. But I ended up changing my major just because of the class load. It was just too much, and I was on a full-time scholarship. So I had to maintain my GPA in order to stay in school. So I chose something that was close to home to me, which was criminology, criminal justice, and fit right in immediately as soon as I started taking the courses.
Wow, that's interesting how you, like, those kind of seem like two completely different majors.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's close to home. Like, how is that like familiar to you?
So I have quite a bit of family that were in law enforcement or some other form of federal agency. My mom, pretty much, she was the biggest example because she was a cop. She was a cop my entire life. Growing up watching her go to work, I got to go to work with her. When I was a kid, I actually got to ride in a police cruiser with a canine. So that's what was my first exposure with canine handlers and like the whole canine world. And I knew, like, growing up, that was always something that I wanted to do. I would pretend to be a cop, pretend to be like her. I wasn't afraid of police officers. You know, a lot of kids grow up being afraid. But she kind of really, like, melted that barrier. And I always wanted to be a canine handler, too. So it was really worked out for me coming to ODU. Wow. I never in a million years thought that I would be able to get that kind of job. But it's always been a dream job of mine. Yeah, wow. It was on my vision board.
Your vision board.
My vision board.
Wow.
Yeah, in college.
So did that kind of help you like navigate through such a big change or transition in your life?
Yeah, I would say so. It motivated me, mainly because it was something that I was good at that helped a lot. Finding something accidentally even that I was so passionate about kept me motivated. It kept me wanting to get past any kind of rejection or obstacle or roadblock that I ran into, because this wasn't the first place that I applied to. My first initial place was actually the FBI. But I had a knee injury from college, from playing soccer, and the FBI told me that I needed to rehab that knee and get surgery before I could actually go and apply and all that stuff. So, having a physical ailment like that, something that you really couldn't control, that's kind of devastating for a lot of people, so that alone is super discouraging. I can't imagine.
Quite a bit of obstacles and challenges, and a lot of monarchs right now are graduating this spring, myself included. And like, what were the feelings that you had, like, internally, that might have been an obstacle for you as well? Transitioning from a different major, now figuring out, okay, I have this knee injury, but I want to go into law enforcement. What did you feel?
Oh, panic. Panic, because this is your life. This is who you want to be. You're seeing obstacles in front of you, and at the same time you're seeing those obstacles, you're seeing your goals crumbling, and you have to find another way, another route. So that would cause anybody to panic. Getting into the academy, same thing. Wow. It's just panic. It's school, it's work, it's nonstop work, but you gotta keep that vision ahead of you.
Thank you so much, Officer Wimbrough, for coming down and giving us advice, telling us about your life and the transitions that kind of were not easy, and you still overcame, you prevailed through. And your story can also be a beacon of hope to people like me and other monarchs who are going on a new chapter of life, which is post-graduation. workforce.
Yeah.
A huge congratulations to all of our spring graduates this semester. I've been so privileged to be a part of ODU and the ODUPD. This has been Adiranke Adilike with the ODUPD podcast, officially signing out.